It's a gift. Never lend books.
So we're at Monday Beers talking about books, as we are often wont to do. I'd mentioned that I was on a bit of a Korean literature kick, and I needed to actually read Chang-rae Lee's On Such a Full Sea. A friend of mine had actually finished the book and liked it and was happy to lend it to me, to which I said no. And he explained, well, no, I'm finished, you're welcome to try it out. No. The thing is, I can't borrow books. The last book I borrowed was Somerset Maugham's On Human Bondage. I love the book. It sort of killed me a little bit inside to have to return it. Now I understand that there are these things called bookstores wherein I could, with some money, purchase said book. But every time I seem to go into the bookstore, other things manage to catch my eye. Turns out there's a lot of books out there I haven't read, and more often than not, those are the ones I spend my money on instead of the book that I've already read that I'm dying to still have in my library. I'm torn, and to that end, I can never borrow books. I've tried the book trade thing, wherein I lend you books and you lend me books. The last time I did that years ago, I don't even remember what the two books were, and I never saw my books ever again. So it turns out not only do I not borrow books, I'm not really keen on lending them either. I know, I'm a bit of a dick. That's the problem with borrowing books. I know your taste is impeccable, and that Star Wars fanfic that you've proffered is probably a work of art. But I'm kind of picky about what books I read next. I guard my reading list pretty carefully, which is something I need to get over if I ever want to be part of a book club. I really don't like deciding what my next book is until I finish the book I'm currently reading. That is a problem if you're going to lend me a book. I feel like there's this sort of social contract in which I'm supposed to read it and hopefully enjoy it as well. As far as lending books, you know what? I don't even mind if you go through my library at cracked spines or dog-eared pages. It doesn't really bother me. I don't mind a book with a little bit of mileage on it, but I still don't want to lend you my books. I guess part of it is that most of the time I never see them again. That shouldn't be a problem. I've sort of gotten rid of a lot of the physical things I used to hoard. CDs, all been sold. All my DVDs, gone. Even books, in the last 3 years, I've been reading primarily digitally. So I don't know why I still need to hoard my physical books. Books are cumbersome. Collectively, books have outweighed any single piece of furniture in our house and have proven to be the most difficult thing to move. I have purged tons of books. I've gotten rid of tons of comics to the kid down the street. But the ones that I have left in the library, I guard jealously, and I don't tend to actually lend them out. I was curious, am I being a dick? I posted it out on Reddit and got lots of great responses. There are people out there that simply feel that books aren't things to be hoarded and to be given generously to other people and friends. They are gracious, humane, wonderful beings. So other people are happy to lend their books. They merely ask the borrower to write their name and the date, maybe a sentence or two what's going on in their life, and in that way collect this sort of recollection of friends at that point in their life when they read the book. Other people actually take a picture of that person holding the book, so it's always there for posterity, and they know who to hunt down when that book suddenly comes up missing. In the end, my friend relented. He's actually of the ilk, believing that books need to be shared and distributed freely, and is happy to give you the book. Of course, he keeps forgetting to actually bring the book to Monday Beers, at which point I still don't have it. Maybe one day. He's still not getting any of my books. Am I crazy to not lend or borrow books? What's your policy? Let me know in the comments below.